Are you on any medications prescribed by a doctor?
No, sir. Well, anxiety.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
How much have you had today?
My anxiety med?
We're right in the middle of the pharmacy.
She's 2 and he's 7.
Oh, okay.
I took her.
Took her in the pub?
Yeah, I just had shoes.
You didn't take him?
No.
You left him in the car?
I left vehicle running. I just had to pee.
Okay.
On 23rd February 2024, Charlotte County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a welfare call from witnesses at Charlie's Pub, reporting a visibly intoxicated woman attempting to drive away with young children in her vehicle. What followed raises questions about impairment by prescription medication, field sobriety, protocol, and child welfare under Florida law.
Do you have another unit in that, please? Hello? Hope to go with the Sheriff's Office Traffic Safety Team. Reason I'm stopped at the Infinity is we had a call about your vehicle. They were concerned about your ability to operate a vehicle. Is everything okay? Right. Have you had anything, alcohol or anything to drink today? All right. Are you on any medications prescribed by a doctor?
No, sir. Well, anxiety.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
How much have you had today?
My anxiety med?
We're right in the middle of the pharmacy.
It's fine.
Yes.
It's fine. Last night.
Okay. All right. What were you doing up at Charlie's Pub?
I stopped because I had to use the restroom.
Okay. Okay. Well, they're the ones that called. They were concerned about you being able to drive safely. All right. So I have another vehicle coming. How come you didn't, when I got out of the car to walk up to you, you didn't, you just took off on the access right there? Or did you not even see me?
No, I stopped at 7.
No. No, I was behind you when you were at the stop sign. I was walking up to your car and you took off. Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, like I said, right now I'm just waiting. How old is the little baby?
She's 2 and he's 7.
Oh, okay.
I took her.
Took her in the pub?
Yeah, I just had shoes.
You didn't take him?
No.
You left him in the car?
I left vehicle running. I just had to pee.
Okay. All right, I'm going to get my form. Can you get her out real quick? Sure. Tab 313's out with me. I'm going to do field sobriety, but she's got 2 babies in the car too, so I'll wait for a third to get here to watch them while I do her. At this time, ma'am, I am concerned about your ability to operate a vehicle safely. I'm seeing a couple of clues and indicators that believe me to be that you may not be able to operate it safely. That I'm going to ask you to submit to field sobriety to make sure you're able to operate your Infinity safely today, okay? Will you do the exercises I'm going to ask of you?
I will.
All right.
The stop is constitutionally grounded. Under the Fourth Amendment, a contemporaneous and specific third-party tip meets the reasonable, articulable suspicion threshold established by the Supreme Court in Navarette versus California, 2014. The witnesses were present, eyeball to the event, and reported it in real time. That is the indicia of reliability the court requires. No Fourth Amendment violation attaches to the initial stop. Florida Statute Section 316.193 defines DUI as impairment of normal faculties by alcoholic beverages, a chemical substance, or a controlled substance. The statute expressly includes legally prescribed medication. A valid prescription is not a defense. If the drug impairs normal faculties coordination, reaction time, judgment, the offense is complete. Benzodiazepines, the class commonly prescribed for anxiety, are CNS depressants with documented impairment effects directly relevant to driving ability. The subject's spontaneous disclosure of anxiety medication before any formal interrogation became central evidence against her admissible without Miranda restriction, because the encounter remained non-custodial at that point. Under Berkemer v. McCarty, 1984. Leaving a 7-year-old unattended in a running vehicle while entering a bar is not incidental. Under Florida Statute Section 827.0-3, a caregiver commits child neglect by failing to provide adequate supervision that exposes a child to significant risk of harm. This admission, volunteered on camera, pre-arrest, established the factual predicate for the third charge independent of the DUI entirely.
Alright, the first thing I'm going to do, Miss Patton, is I'm going to check your eyes. Alright, so what I want you to do is stand with your feet together, arms at your side. You see that pen? I need you to focus on that pen. When I move it, I'm going to move it in a left to right fashion. You're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, keeping your head completely straight. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Do you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Alright. Alright, miss, this time we're going to go upwards. Same thing, just your eyes, head straight, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright, relax for a moment. Alright, this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around your face in a circle twice. You're going to follow it with your eyes only. After I make that second turn, I'm going to bring it in close to your nose. I'm not going to touch your nose, it'll be very close.
Yes, sir.
As mine, what I'm trying to do is get your eyes to cross.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Alright, Miss Patton. This white line that you're standing on, do you see it?
Yes, sir.
Do you consider it a fairly straight line?
I do, sir.
Is it free of any debris that could cause you to trip?
No, sir.
It's not what's on it that could cause you to trip?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, I asked, is it free of any debris?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. I see that you're wearing sandals.
Sir.
Would you like to take those off and do it barefoot, or are you comfortable in your sandals?
I'm comfortable with my
Alright.
sandals, sir.
All right, what I'm going to do, ma'am, is this time I want you to put your left foot directly on the line. Take your right foot, place it directly in front of left like mine, arms at your side. Stay in that position. Do not start until I tell you to begin.
Sir.
When I tell you to begin, though, Miss Patton, you're going to take a series of steps, counting your steps out loud like such.
There is.
1, 2, 3. You're going to go all the way to 9. Upon reaching 9, you're going to leave that lead foot in place. You're going to take that back foot. You'll step out, make a series of steps, turning all the way around. You're then going to return back down the line, another 9 steps like such. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and assume the position. Right foot in front of left. All right, nope, don't start yet. Wait till I tell you to start. So left foot on the line, right foot in front of left, touching heel to toe. Right foot in front of left. Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I am ready. I'm sorry. Yes, sir, I am ready.
All right, put your right foot in front of left. That's the starting position. Now begin.
Yes, sir.
Miss Patton, do you remember the instructions?
One in front of the other for 9
Yep.
steps?
And then turn and go back 9, right?
Okay.
How many steps did you take?
I didn't count. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Do you want me to start again?
No, just continue back the other way. Come back there. How many steps was that?
Honestly, I got pushed back.
Okay. All right.
I can do it again.
No, we're fine. Do you have a stopwatch for me in a second?
Yeah, I can. Here.
Just wait right here on this line for me.
Yes, sir.
We got 2 more exercises to do.
Sir.
Oh, no, I'll just have you keep the time. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, let me get it ready.
All right. The next exercise is called the one-leg stand.
Sir.
Okay. When I tell you to, you're going to take the foot of your choice, and you're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground.
Sir.
It's going to look like this. Your foot will be parallel to the ground, your arms will be straight, your legs will both be straight.
Sir.
6 inches is like a Coke can. Think about resting your foot on top of a Coke can.
Sir.
You're going to count out loud in the manner of such. 1001, 1002, 1003. You're going to continue to count until I say stop. I'm not going to tell you how long I'm going to have you do it for, but I will tell you that I'm about to do it longer than I'm going to have you do it.
Sir.
If at any time you lose your balance or anything like that and have to put your foot down, regain your composure, pick that foot back up,
Sir.
and continue counting where you left off.
Sir.
So if you have to put it down on a 5, when you pick it back up, make sure we start counting again at 6.
Sir.
All right. Again, both legs are to remain straight. Foot is parallel to the ground, 6 inches off the ground. Arms are at your side. You're looking at your foot, and you're counting out loud 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on.
Sir.
Any questions on what I'm asking you to do?
No, sir.
Do you have
sir.
what foot do you want to stand on, and what foot do you want to raise?
I'm going to stand on this, but can you block the wind? It's actually very strong.
It is windy.
Right
Like I said, I did just do it, but what I could do, I can stand to the side, but what I need you to do is
I have no problem standing here. I just want you to
yeah,
block it.
no. Do you have any physical handicaps or ailments that keeps you from doing this?
No, sir.
All right. So you're going to stand on your left and raise your right.
Sir.
All right. Tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Begin. And you can stop. All right. Miss Patton, the last exercise is called the finger to nose. So what I need you to do is take both your fingers like this, index fingers. Now put them at your side, palms forward like mine. Remain in that position until I tell you to start. When I tell you, let's switch sides so the sun's not in your eyes. I'd rather have the sun in my eyes. When I tell you to start, you're going to have your head tilted back and your eyes shut. My eyes are staying open to watch you, but your eyes will be shut, okay?
Yes,
if
sir.
I say left, I'm going to call out a series of lefts or rights.
Sir.
If I say left, it's straight up, tip of the nose, tip of the finger, and right back down to your side.
Sir.
I will not remind you to put it down.
Sir.
If I say right, it'll be the exact same. Straight up, tip of nose, tip of finger, and right back down to your side.
Sir.
So we're clear, that's the tip of the finger. Not
Yes.
the nail, not the pad, not the sides.
Yes, sir.
If this is your nose, and that's the bridge, and those are your nostrils, it's literally the tip to tip. So it's like this. Nope, like this. Straight on, and
So
then right down.
this.
This. Just
This.
like that. Yes,
So
ma'am.
turn it around to
Yep,
my
to your nose and right back
Sir.
down to your side.
sir.
All right, Miss Patton, head back, eyes shut, left, right, remember the instructions. Remember the instructions.
This.
You gotta put your hand down.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, sir.
Left, right, right, left. All right. I got one last exercise. It's a balance exercise.
Sir.
Face that stop sign real quick. I'm going to explain how to balance for you real quick in a minute.
The officer administers 3 standardized tests validated by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration: horizontal gaze, nystagmus, walk and turn, and one-leg stand plus a supplemental finger to nose. HGN carries the highest correlation to impairment, approximately 77% at or above the legal limit. Vertical nystagmus, tested in the upward phase, indicates high-dose CNS depressant impairment, specifically not present in sober individuals. This is significant given the subject's disclosed medications. On the walk and turn, the subject loses count of her steps and fails to complete the pivot correctly. NHTSA identifies 8 possible clues on this test. 2 or more are consistent with impairment. Step count deviation, turn error, and failure to maintain heel-to-toe contact are each documented clues. On the one-leg stand, the subject requests the officer physically block the wind, a request the officer cannot legally accommodate without compromising test integrity. Environmental conditions are supposed to be noted in the arrest report and weighed by the trier of fact, not absorbed by the officer mid-test. The officer handles this correctly. Under Florida DUI law, impairment is not determined by any single test. It is a totality of the circumstances analysis, demeanor, coordination, speech, and cumulative FST clues observed from initial contact forward. The probable cause determination here rests on the weight of clues across 4 exercises, not on any one result. One procedural gap requires flagging. No Miranda advisement appears on camera before the officer questions the subject post-arrest about contraband in her vehicle. While routine booking questions about weapons fall within recognized exceptions, any substantive statement elicited after the arrest declaration without prior Miranda advisement is a suppression target under Miranda v. Arizona, 1966. This is the primary procedural vulnerability in an otherwise sound arrest.
Left him at the jail. Miss Amanda, at this time you're under arrest for DUI. Do you have somebody that can come get the children? Who can come get the children? All right, we need to call him. I don't want to have DCF have to come out here for him. What's your husband's phone number?
Tell me why I'm being cuffed?
You're being arrested for DUI. Driving under the influence. And that influence encompasses alcohol and medications. You're being arrested because you're not able to drive that vehicle safely. The clues and indicators you provided me during field sobriety are enough to affect the arrest on you. So we're going to go to my car. Nothing on you that's going to get you in trouble at the jail, drugs,
No.
weapons, or anything. Okay. Is there anything in the vehicle that's going to get you in trouble? Drugs, marijuana, weapons, anything? Hey, it's questions I have to ask.
I said no.
I know, and I'm just saying, it's just questions we have to ask. What's your husband's name?
Charles.
Charles.
You want to tell me what I failed?
It's not pass or fail, but I'll tell you that you gave me enough clues and indicators to arrest you.
Oh, did I?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Does my anxiety medicine that I didn't tell you about have anything to do with this?
Absolutely.
My steroids?
Absolutely.
All right.
If you look at your medication bottle, it says do not operate machinery.
No, and
It absolutely.
that I didn't tell you about.
Okay. It could be. I'm not sure what that is, but the anxiety medications, absolutely, ma'am.
Well, and also
Okay. Yeah.
I got to step away to be able to put in the call.
Okay.
I don't want to.
She'll be right back up. You gotta take a seat, Amanda. She said the husband. Traffic fines. That should be the husband. We got a 2-year-old and an infant in the car. We need them to come out here. Do you want to I'm going to start typing something real quick. Do you want to ask her if there's a parent, a grandparent?
Yeah.
We'll get anybody.
Yeah.
At this point, any relative is better than DCF.
Yeah, that's your unicorn? What's its name? Is that your brother? He's crying. What's your brother's name? What happened? A boo-boo? In my hair? Yeah, I got a couple of those. What you watching, Sing? He's crying. How old are you? watching Sing? It's my favorite movie. Yeah, he's crying. What's his name? What is it? Are you trying to give me your unicorn? This is your unicorn, though. Do you want him? You want me to have him? Yeah? What's its name? Yeah. What's on your feet? You don't know? Yeah. That's my radio, so that's how I talk to people. That's how I talk to my coworkers. Yeah, pretty eyes. They're blue like mine. It's talking, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go make sure your brother's okay, alright? I'll be right over there though, okay? I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna walk around to go over there, okay? I'll be right back. Hi, buddy. Hi. 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 Yes, Yes, I'm still here currently with them. Me and another deputy are.
Hi, is this Charles? Charles, this is Corporal Conant from the Sheriff's Office. I need you to come to Harbor and 41, where the pharmacy is, and pick up your children. Your wife's been arrested for DUI, and I have the children, the 2-year-old and the infant in the Infinity, and I need them picked up. 41 in Harbor and Port Charlotte. Are you familiar with Port Charlotte any? Yep, and it'll be there's a 7-Eleven on one corner, and across the street from the 7-Eleven there's a Midway pharmacy. We're in the pharmacy parking lot. I can get. All right, thank you, sir. All right.
If convicted on all counts, she faces up to 5 years in state prison and $5,000 in fines. Amanda Patton is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Corporal Kennard receives a B+. The stop was constitutionally valid, FST protocol was substantially followed, and the child welfare response reaching the father directly to avoid DCF involvement was professionally sound. The grade is reduced from the A range for one reason. No Miranda advisement appears on camera before post-arrest questioning on substantive matters. That gap is a suppression risk that competent defense counsel will exploit. Amanda Patton receives a C. Cooperation during the arrest process is to her credit. She complied, did not resist, and facilitated contact with her husband to protect the children. However, the decision to operate a vehicle on medication carrying documented CNS impairment effects with young children aboard, and to leave a 7-year-old unattended in a running car at a bar is the factual core of all 3 charges. Spontaneous pre-arrest disclosures removed, most viable suppression avenue available to the defense. 3 practical lessons emerge from this encounter. First, prescription is not protection. Any medication that impairs normal faculties triggers DUI exposure under Florida law, regardless of whether it was legally prescribed. If your medication label says, "Do not operate machinery," that warning is a legal standard, not a suggestion. Second, spontaneous statements cost defendants more than interrogation does. The subject disclosed medications voluntarily before any custodial interrogation beyond the reach of Miranda. In a DUI stop, silence regarding medications preserves options. Every word spoken pre-arrest is evidence the prosecution keeps. Third, for law enforcement, Miranda timing matters. The arrest declaration is not the end of the encounter. Post-arrest questioning, even on routine topics, should be preceded by a formal rights advisement on camera. One missed step can suppress a statement that closes an otherwise solid case. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.